On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Buddy Hield. At center, Draymond Green. At shooting guard, Brandon Wachowski. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. And now, your Nashville starting lineup. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 25, B.J. Washington. The big man, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 19, Jacob Pertl. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 0 inches, number 5, Fred VanVleet. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6 foot 11, number 13, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 2, number 12, John Morant.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Ja Morant.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Fred VanVleet, Jaren Jackson out there with Jakob Pertl. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Washington in at the small forward. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Curry against Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nails it from 3.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Here's Morant. That's tipped. Pass to Curry. Inside. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Curry.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Here's Morant. Warriors with the rebound. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job of guarding without fouls.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
The first free throw is good. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Curry. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Pajemski. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant, pass to Pirtle. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Right side, Green. Outside, Curry. Takes the 3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Morant against Curry. Morant, the pass to Washington. Rebounded by Hield.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Green with a screen on Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. That won't go either for Curry.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. There's a double team with Pajemski. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Pirtle. Clock at 6. Washington outside. Now here's Jackson. They get the rebound. Pirtle. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
It's rebounded by Nashville. Van Vliet right side. Oh, it's stolen. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Curry surveys. Hield, a screen on Morant. And the Warriors miss again.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Pass to Pirtle. 4 on the clock. Over Green. The shake. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Curry. Over Pirtle. Curry, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
The Warriors have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't give Butler these lanes to the rim. He's explosive on the attack.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Now on the court is your house squad. Get loud.
And we got some point guards here who have been on fire over the past month. Ja Morant on top.
And the name of the game is efficiency, especially at the point. I mean, to shoot at that clip says a lot about his skill level.
Well, doing all of his jobs to the best of his ability. A point guard a coach can rely on is a dream come true.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 4. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from Morant.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
Outside Pajemski. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And Nashville making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Hield. Now here's Pirtle. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Morant with it. Kuminga defends. He drops it from range.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie. So it's Nashville with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just 12 ago. And then Morant with the dunk.
Best dunking point guard in the game. Ja Morant.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And he knocks down the first one.
This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
Williams is checked in for Nashville. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Van Vliet, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Aldama outside. Pass to Pirtle. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Pirtle with the block. Williams passes to Van Vliet. And here's Pirtle. Pass to Aldama. Williams in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. Williams' shot is good. And now it's a 5-point Nashville lead. And the Warriors shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Outside Pajemski, and here's Curry for three. Williams grabs the board.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Aldama to the left side wing. Morant, the pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Pippen, he's checked in for Nashville. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Hardy comes in for Pajemski. That one drops. He ties it up.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Okay, fans, get it up for your Nashville Dancers. Let's hear it for your Nashville Dancers.
Here's Pippen, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Outside Morant. Pass to Pippen. Back to Morant. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
Coaches loving the ball movement.
The Warriors trailing. Now Moody. Right wing. And he's going for the oop here. And Kuminga throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pippen. And he makes it on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Hardy, the pass to Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Edey's checked in for Nashville. Van Vliet comes in for Morant. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 5-point Nashville lead.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Moody from outside. The rebound by Edey.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Van Vliet misses. Warriors trail by 5. With his first shot attempt. And he knocks the jumper down.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Pass to Edey. Van Vliet right side. Here's Aldama. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Aldama's got 5.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Hardy. He had 9 points in his last time out. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Hield with the ball. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Some solid defense from Williams. Nashville leading by 4. Here's Aldama. The three-pointer off the mark. Left side Hield. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Nashville up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the floor for the Warriors. Hardy is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Santos in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Hardy. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Santos. To the inside. Here's Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that ties it up. And the Grizzlies shooting about 60% for the game. Williams with it. The kick out to Van Vliet. Over to the wing. Williams on the wing, guarded by Hield. Aldama, the pass to Van Vliet. They get it back. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for P.J. Washington.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And he drops it first. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Outside Moody, the 3. It's rebounded by Nashville. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pippen, pass to Aldama. Here's Edey, and he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Warriors trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Here's Hardy. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Hield. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days, Hield just understands how to generate points.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Hield hits them both.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Pippen, pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pippen's gotten his third basket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Hield. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Nashville. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Outside Hield. Kuminga with it. Takes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Washington passes to Aldama. Shoots over Kuminga. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 7 points in the game.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
Outside Kuminga. Launches a 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. And Nashville making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Porter Jr. comes in for Hield. Warriors on D. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Counted from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Van Vliet finds Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hardy. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. 7 points in the game.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Van Vliet. And the shot goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Porter against Van Vliet. To the paint. And he converts the layup.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Edey. Floats one up. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Porter Jr. Pass to Moody. Green with the ball. There's a screen by Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. And there's the lob. Got a piece of it. Warriors with the rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Green for 3. Can't hit that one. Nashville has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morant flashes his vertical there.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Pippen, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hardy. And here's Podziemski. In his last outing, 16 points for him. To the middle. Here's Curry. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Nashville leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. And the shot goes.
We know Jackson Jr. can shoot it, but this guy is 6'10", 242. He should feast inside.
Back to Curry. From the high post. Counted. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Edey. Back to Washington. Outside Morant. Here's Pippen. 5 on the clock. Now Morant puts up a deep 3. And it's Washington missing. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Washington. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Curry against Morant. Curry, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's having... Wow! Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Here's Podziemski. There's the 3. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Nashville leading by 6. Morant looking around. Washington left side. Outside Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And your breaker dance crew.
Aldama's checked in for Nashville. Williams comes in for Pippen. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The Grizzlies, second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Warriors trail by 8. Back to Curry. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, They've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
First free throw is good. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. The three from Washington. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Aldama outside. Puts up a 3. It's picked off. Here's the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
The first one falls.
Early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
It's both from the stripe.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Morant, the pass to Williams. Jackson finds Williams. 6 to shoot, and here's Morant outside. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry, the 3 is up. Aldama grabs a board. The Grizzlies shooting about 58% so far in the second. Morant, no good. Well, the Warriors shooting 45% here in the second. Curry, Washington grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Curry getting right to the rim.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Morant, the pass to Williams. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
And Nashville making a change here. Pirtle's checked in.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Nashville. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
Grizzlies foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls to Curry.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Fires away from way outside. And that concludes the first half. It's Nashville up 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Well, I mean, what is there left to say about Ja Morant? He's dynamic, he's electric, relentless on the offensive and defensive end, impossible to contain. The list goes on and on and on, Shaq.
If I could have moved like that, Kenny, I'd have 19 rings.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so it's Golden State with it. Jaren Jackson out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Nashville leading by 4. Outside Morant. Pass to VanVleet. No good on the 3.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Shooting for the Warriors. Ochetzky taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. That's off as well, so he misses both. And for Nashville, they're shooting the rock at 58%. And Morant gets it to go.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Hield on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Green with a screen on Jackson. Jimmy Buckets with the tray.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
Morant, the pass to Poeltl. Hauled in by Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Trailing by 4. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Green in the post. He's working on Pirtle. And it's Green missing. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Podziemski. Healed on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, a screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Second chance shot. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Doubled by Jackson. Outside heel. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nashville leading by 7. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. On the wing, Curry, pounded by Morant. He can't hit that time. For Nashville, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Washington, 16 feet out. Will not go, misses off the front iron. Warriors trail by 7. Butler, he's too much close to the rim.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Morant finds Washington. They double him with Curry. And it's Washington missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pulls up. Again, the Warriors score.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
The offense on the court is your home squad. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
A look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Moran against Curry. Outside Moran. Pass to Pirtle. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Shoots over Moran. Curry's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pirtle, the pass to Jackson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Warriors trail by 6. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Curry. He's got 24. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Moran against Curry. Now here's Moran. He's closely guarded. Here's Pirtle. Nashville, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry. Now here's Pajemski, guarded by Van Vliet. Down low. Curry, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting just 36% in the 3rd. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Here's Pajemski. Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Here's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Morant finds Pirtle. Back to Morant. And here's Pirtle. Green covering. That one goes. Count it. And now a 7-point Nashville lead.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Outside Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Moran against Curry. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Okay, fans, get on up for your instrumental answer.
Aldama's checked in for Nashville. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Hield. Hardy, he's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Porter Jr. in for Curry. Porter looks it over. Outside Moody. Pass to Hardy. And he lobs it up to the goal. Kuminga hops for days.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Outside Morant. Inside. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got 10 points here in the second half.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Kuminga. To the inside. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
Right side Morant, beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Porter. Still no points. Pass to Moody. Clock at 6. Aldama grabs the board. Nashville leading by 7. Up top Morant. 13 feet out. That's short off the rim.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Here's Moody. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You have to be aware of Jackson Jr. He's a former defensive player of the year and an elite shot blocker.
Warriors trail by 7. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Van Vliet against Porter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The 3 is up. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3. 23 points in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Nashville making some changes. Edey's checked in for Pirtle. Williams comes in for Jackson. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. .121 left in the third quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Here's Edey. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 4. They set the pick. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
Warriors trail by 8. Hardy, the pass to Moody. And here's Kuminga. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Aldama. To the paint. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Post. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. He gets it in there. Post has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Aldama outside. Pass to Williams. a three-pointer. Williams has got 11. With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And so it's Nashville. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Warriors, Hardy is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the 5 down low.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Porter played it in with a nice touch off the window. Porter's got his first points of the night.
You're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
Pass to Edey. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball call.
Here's Pippen. Takes a 3. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Kuminga. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him. Santos is checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 15, Gui Santos.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Nashville.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And he's good on the second. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Nashville leading by 6. Here's Pippen. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Hey, from beyond the arc. Nashville, no good that time either. The Warriors shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Here's Porter. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Aldama. Here's Edey. He's watched by Kuminga. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Zach Edey. Shooting 1.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Santos. Inside. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Pippen. Oh, there's the alley. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Nashville lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hardy's shot is good. Nashville leading by 9. Here's Pippen. Jackson, pass to Pippen, back to Jackson. Here's Edey, over Kuminga. And it's Edey missing. Outside Porter, and he drives in. It's rebounded by Nashville. Edey's got 9 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Nashville making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Okogie's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Porter Jr. And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
To the inside. Here's Okogie. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Okogie's got his first 2 points of the night. Nashville leading by 9. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pippen pass to Jackson. And the bucket is good.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Pass to Okogie. Moody with it. There's a screen by Kuminga. Let's go with a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Curry. Tries a 9-footer. Curry at the rim.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Here's Pippen. Washington with the ball. The 3 ball. Pippen, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nashville leading by 9. Washington outside. Pippen pass to Aldama. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Jackson. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pirtle finds Washington. Back to Pirtle. Shoots over Kuminga. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Washington. Washington's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Curry. Here's Okogie. Back to Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Pippen, pass to Washington. Here's Pippen from the arc. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Washington. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Jacob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Nashville. Fred VanVleet comes in for Pippen. Outside for Morant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Nashville. Aldama's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Curry. Hield on the wing. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
And your Warriors dance crew.
Washington's checked in for Aldama. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so Moran will bring it up for Nashville. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Moran. This one for 3. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Outside Hield. Green with a screen on Washington. And he makes it. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
You watch Hield. You marvel at his jumper. It's as pure as anyone in this league.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Tough points from Ja.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Washington passes to Pirtle. Here's VanVleet. Outside for Moran. For 3. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Warriors trail by 9. And here's Curry. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And after playing the first half without a single turnover, he's gotten a little careless since the break.
Nashville leading by 9. Pass to Washington. Pirtle in the post. Green covering. Outside for Moran. They grab their own miss.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Green. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Jacob Pirtle.
And he makes a first. That one's no good.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Curry against Moran. Jackson left side. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Moran. 5 to shoot. Now Pirtle. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Healed for 3. It's rebounded by Nashville.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
The 3 from Washington. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Jackson. Nashville leading by 10. And here's Moran outside. Rebounded by Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Green's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Podziemski. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 10. Now Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got 35.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer, no good. Golden State now running out of time. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 37.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
From deep, Morant. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Van Vliet. Nashville, no good that time either. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a very impressive 54% on the 4th. The 3 from Curry. Pirtle grabs a miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Double team on Van Vliet. Here's Moran. Hield with the defensive effort.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Podziemski. He can't get it to go. Moran with a defensive effort. And he commits the intentional foul.
5th team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Good on both.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for 2, Jaren Jackson Jr.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game, and Steve Kerr calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
.16 seconds left in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Nashville. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
So it's Nashville picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Make sure to get
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep me engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.